Okay, it's pretty early. It's in the 9 o'clock-ish hour, and I decided to come out here and use my netting here. And I'm going to start zip tying up and around this greenhouse. I've been meaning to repurpose for the chickens. As you can tell, what's so funny is I have all these climbing vines. I'm like, thank you, Mother Nature, trying to help me out. So this is going to be my project for today, and I'm going to work on getting the zip tied around and then get the top covered up. It's getting really hot here, like almost 100 degrees hot, which for us we can handle hotter, but still it does get hot. So um, I'm going to go ahead and get this put up, get the top covered. I had to move their water just because in the afternoon, you know, it evaporates. So let's see if I can't get this little greenhouse repurposed today. As you can see, the sun is starting to come out and it's just barely around 10 o'clock. So I got this up and I got it stretched all the way around, except for this little piece right here. So I still have a pretty significant amount of this. And what I'm going to do is just finish this little piece right here. Whoops. And then I'm just going to cover the top. But this side goes all the way down. The rest of them, I decided not to do that. I want them to be able to run out. But as you can see, this is going to keep a lot of the shade off of them. In fact, on the little door, I'll probably actually add a little bit of it, of some of this there too. But basically, I'm just working my way around with some zip ties. And I'll probably use some tire wire and some other things because the zip ties tend to snap in the heat. But I'm just going to keep working away. And I will show you what it looks like once I get the top of this on. I'll bring you back. Oh, okay. And we're rolling. Well, it's been a minute. As you can see, the weeds have grown up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch this piece over here. It's just hanging. I'm going to stretch it across the top and I'm going to zip tie everything down and complete the roof because we've just hit August and this is the hottest month of the year. And so this is the time I want them to be able to enjoy this. But with the rain, everything's kind of grown up around it, but that's all right. I need to get out here and get shaken. So I'm going to start getting this roof covered so they can start using it. Okay, it was flipped around. So I had to flip it around and now I'm going to go ahead and start zip tying the top and let's get going. Okay, so I got this trimmed off right here. And I've kind of done that all the way around for the most part, because if, let's say, a cat gets in here with them or they get in a fight, I want them to have an escape route and I don't want them to tear it up. So that's my plan. We'll see if it works or not. But as you can see, I've got a good portion of the top covered. And I've kind of reinforced this with zip ties. I'm only using zip ties right now, but I have some tire wire that I will go back and reinforce it with. I just wanted to tack this on here so it was staying in place, because the tire wire you have to really work with, and you have to have pliers, and you have to twist it. And so at least if I have it all on the frame, it'll be much, much easier to apply the tire wire. But it's getting a wee bit warm, so I'm like, all right, but as you can see, this is nice, right? Like, I'm digging it. We got some shade, and I have a pretty good bit of this left. So I'm going to do just these pieces that are exposed. I'm gonna have to do some trimming in here. I forget that some of these plants sting, and they are gonna sting me because I'm running around in shorts. But anywho, yeah, I just got to cover up these last few pieces. I'm going to cut them. I'm going to zip tie them, and then I'll bring you back. Well, my phone died at the most convenient time when I'm filming. Uh, so I thought this is a good time for a water break. So I went in and got some water and cooled down for a little bit. It's 86 here today in Central Texas, and it's only 11 o'clock. So it's going to be, I think, 96 for our high. But as you can see, I got this part done, and it's looking good. And so I'm working my way around, and I'm using the scraps to shore up this side. So I'm just going to keep at it. As you can see, I got a lot of zip ties. So yeah, I was going to leave this little tree growing in here, but it stings. I don't know what it is. And I am going to try to clean up some of the vines, even though it does make it look more all natural and jungle-esque. And if you didn't know, chicken are considered jungle fowl. Tip of the day. But I'm going to keep working my way around. And once I get all of this piecemealed together, I will show you what it looks like when it's done. Oh, it's right around noon and it's done. Just in time because it's getting hot. It's probably around 90 degrees now. And so before I burst into flames like a vampire, actually this has been good exercise. My arms are getting a good workout. I'm getting a good sweat, a good detox going. But I'm ready to go in and drink some water. So this is what it looks like. And as you can see, it's not perfect. I will, like I said, use some tire wire to secure the edges in the frame. I know that these are going to pop off. I have a bag of like 1,000. But this is going to be a nice little chicken haven. And I used what I had on hand. As y'all can see, it's a lot. That's outside. That is full sun. And then in here, it is significantly better. So I really hope they enjoy it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a little water in here. And when I let them out a little later, they really don't want to come out this time of day because it's so hot. They'd rather stay in their run because it's fully covered now. But over here where I have some bird feeders and my water tank, my big water tank that I need to get hooked up to some gutters. See, I got so many projects. But they'll hang out under here. And they love to go back there and dust bay. That's why that's kind of cleared out. Oh, hi, little cat. And they'll like hang out under the bird feeders whenever I have scratch and stuff like that. Especially in the fall, in the spring, or even in the winter. But yep, that's what it's looking like. So I'm pretty excited it's done. It's kind of one more thing down because I just have so many projects. But I'm pleased with it. I think they're going to enjoy it, and whew, just in time for the hottest part of the year. So 'tis done. And I feel like I'm done. Golly. Try not to burst into flames like a vampire. So I'm going to go in. But hopefully this inspires you to want to repurpose something around your house and use what you've got and think about creative ways to use things in other ways for other purposes. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you're ready for fall, give me a thumbs up, and if you've got any feedback on my little chicken haven, leave a comment below. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye.